Hello, this is Mariah Prime here yet again with another video review. This here is from 2011, is the Transformers Generations Classics Universe, whatever you call it, Thrust. This is the standard 2006 Classics body type with the ramjet molded head sculpt and the unique thrust wings with the standard normal seeker launchers and missiles. Articulation in this mode is 0. However, one thing that you will notice is he has the signature thrust turbines on the wings. This is a VTOL jet. It's a vertical takeoff and landing. I believe that's the acronym. Where he can basically do this and then go wherever. So that was unique to thrust. That was a pretty neat feature. I don't recall him ever actually using that in the show, though. Transformation is very similar to, if you've already seen my Dirge review, same style transformation. You take the legs, pull them down and out, separate them, pull the feet down, take the launchers and missiles off. And we're going to do the same thing I did in the Dirge review, is we're going to angle the wings this way carefully. You know what, let me just pop it off and put it back on the other way. No, it won't even work that way, will it? Well, you know what, I'm just going to carefully take it. There we go. It's not meant to go that way. I don't know if you can see what I did there exactly. But, here we go. The hinge is rounded on that side, but not that side. So if you take it over this direction, be extremely careful. I do it because that's my preference, because I like the wings facing down as they were in Generation 1. But that's just me. At any rate, coming. There we go. Success! Alright. Take the landing gear and press it inward. There we go. Closing off the chest and creating the illusion of turbines or whatever, engines inside the chest. You take and separate the front and back halves of the torso, swing it back, that exposes your arms. You can then take your arms out. You can swing them up as needed. You take the fists out, there's a tab here. The fist will just fold right out. Then you take the canopy. First you rotate the nose cone around all the way, revealing the head. You take the whole thing and angle it down and rotate it, like I have here. Then in kind of an accordion style with the two hinges, you take the whole thing, collapse it down inside the chest, make sure it's pushed all the way back, and then close the torso like so. Then you knock the figure over. Let's try this again. There we go. Yeah, let's not knock it over this time. Then you take the launchers, standard peg and hole, plug into the arms, and there you have Classics, Universe, Generations, Chug, whatever your acronym is, Thrust. Not bad. It's a nice update to the original figure. Articulation, you got lateral and rotary articulation in the shoulders, lateral articulation in the elbows, and you can pivot the wrist here. You can swing in and out. Legs, you can move them about pretty freely. You can rotate the lower leg 360 degrees, and you can bend at the knee and at the toe. One feature I do like, I don't know if you guys are really aware, I mean, I'm sure you probably are, Thrust, Dirge, and Thundercracker were released already in a BotCon exclusive set some years ago, and were meant to be BotCon exclusives. The Generations incarnations of Thrust, Dirge, and Thundercracker are molded differently, and the paint schemes are different enough to make them unique and set them apart from the BotCon set. So this provides a cheaper alternative to that, thus complete your Seekers. Nice thing about this release though is these actually have the engines where you can detach them. You can add other weapons in there if you want. You can put these on the arms, I think, maybe. Can you? Yes. Put them on the arms for God knows whatever reason. Give his arms extra boost or something. I don't know. Yeah, you can put them pretty well everywhere. Pretty nice overall. That in itself was really a pleasant surprise because I had expected them to be molded on like they were in the BotCon set. I think they may have used the same mold for the Henkei release. I'm not positive though. Overall, I'd say a 8 out of 10. A little bit higher than I did with Dirge, only because the turbines are there. Plus, he has the advantage of having the smaller wings on the legs that doesn't necessarily get in the way of the movement or look awkward as it did on Dirge. If you like it, buy it. If not, don't. It's a good way to help complete your Seekers if you've already got the Starscream, Ramjet, and Skywarp from the first wave of classics, and then the Dirge and the Thundercracker from Generations. Then this will round out your set. Not counting Acid Storm and God knows whatever else they've released, repaints of this and that and the other. So yeah, once again, this has been Moroni Prime, wasting your time.